Hey guys, hope you're okay. This is going to be the defense of Larab Harbour. There was a little bit of a problem with this. I tried to do this level so many times. It must have been something about 10, 11 times and just couldn't do it. So I just got frustrated and stopped for a while. But funnily enough, one of the times when I recorded every time I'd done it and I kept messing up. So I was getting frustrated, and the time when I ended up recording it, I weren't recording audio, like voiceover audio. So the only problem is now is we have to kind of like I'm recording it afterwards, obviously. But yeah, pretty much what we have to do is that mine just to the right of the vehicle plant. It's called a moho mine. It's it's just like an advanced metal extractor, and we have to defend it while taking wave after wave of core attacks from ships and aircraft. So yeah, it's a complete and utter pain in the arse. But yeah, it was just pretty funny that like I'd tried to do it so many times and never got anywhere, and then it was just one of them. Like literally like the 12th, 13th time of trying, it just clicked, and I figured out a way to do it. So I had to re-record it, doing it that way. So pretty much what we've got to do is that group of ships that you see there. We've just got to try and keep them alive for as long as possible. What I decided to do was bring my commander to build a radar tower at this side of the just this side of the island, just so we could see what was going on. I've got a construction ship making an advanced shipyard, so we can get some advanced ships, obviously. So yeah, it's a pretty tough mission. It was quite funny because like when I actually figured out how to do it, I done it like twice on the run, but the first time I done it, I weren't recording at all. So you know that's just how it goes, I guess. So what we're trying to do is just to conserve as much metal as possible. So I've got me vehicle just going round and getting all them dragon's teeth because they are relatively useless. Just get the commander to carry on making energy while we wait for this shipyard to be built. Right, yeah. So now another thing that kept happening to me was it gets to a point the waves you start sussing out what waves coming next, and there was one and I got right to the end and they sent a load of fighter jets in and I had no anti-air, so I was just building some defenders which are like anti-air defenders right out right next to the moho mine just so nothing could get it. And see, this is the problem that I found with it, is although they're on the radar, as you can see, your men just don't shoot at them. So I think I lose one of my defender. I can't remember what they're even called. Crusaders, I think they're called. Yeah. So that sucked. Yeah. So as you can see, we've got absolutely no metal whatsoever, which was an absolute pain. For like, that was the thing that like screwed me up a bit. So what I decided to do. Oh yeah, I built another construction ship. I'll show you. You'll see why in a moment. It's just that the amount of, if you see what the commander's doing here, he's got to go and reclaim all the ships that die. It's just that was the thing that done me, because it was I didn't focus on actually reclaiming any of the ships, so you were constantly on zero metal, so it was just taking ages and ages to get get everything built really. So what I decided to do with this construction ship, I ended up just like getting repairs done, so that was another thing. It was just the fact that I was constantly losing ships, and because I weren't repairing any of them, they were just dying, and because there's that many waves you've got to encounter, it's an absolute pain. These sonar stations as well are really useful because they end up sending submarines at you, so that's a useful thing. In the advanced shipyard up at the top, I started creating, they're called Conquerors, and they're a cruiser type of ship, which is I don't know. I like to think they're kind of like artillery ships. They've got really good range and they've got really good like armor, but it's an absolute pain when, like, later on you'll see they have warlords, which is like the ultimate core ship. They have like heavy laser towers on the front and then cannons on the back. Oh yeah, this is something that goes very wrong. I thought it was a good idea to put a radar tower on this little island, but it doesn't go entirely to plan, and that Conqueror gets right in my way. So yeah, it ends up getting a little bit better. That, you know, we got like 3 submarines out there quick. The Conqueror got built almost immediately. Got some submarines out, and then my commander took a bit of a beating. Like so I had to try and quickly get him in the water, just so no rockets could get it. And this is what it was doing, like on all the other times, is although you can see them on the radar, for some reason your ships won't attack them unless they're actually in the line of sight. Where I always, like, for some reason their ships can, which is you know, a bit poo, but it's okay. And I just didn't want to lose that like that. So we lost our 2 most advanced ships in that one attack, which was lovely. You know, our Ranger, which was our missile, like our proper missile ship, got took out, which sucked. But, you know, we persevered. At this point, I was like, fuck, it's happened again, Annie. You know, and thought that we were going to lose everything, but the submarines kept us in it. And I don't think I end up losing them skeeters as well, which I find really funny. That they're the worst ships on the game, and they ended up surviving throughout the entire thing. But yeah, so it was getting a little bit frustrating because, you know, I just couldn't make any headway whatsoever. So it just became a drag, and you're sitting there playing it knowing full well that it's just not going to work. So but perseverance is key, especially with this game. Like, but that's what I found funny, was that, you know, it took so long and I was getting nowhere and couldn't do anything, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, I'll reclaim all the ships to make sure I've got some metal. Like, you can see at the top there, we've got loads. Like yeah, I got to a point and like, I was doing really well, and they just sent that in and blew up the thing immediately. But yeah, so it was becoming a bit of a drag, and then when I figured out about reclaiming the metal, it was fine. Tried to get my commander involved a little bit more as well. Right, I think this is where they send the amphibious tanks. Yeah, it's another thing, they can send them at you to try and just, I think that's what the dragon's teeth are for, to stop them getting on, but it turned out okay. See, I didn't think they could attack. No, they can't attack, can they? See, they just seem useless to me because they can't attack while they're underwater. So, seems a bit of a waste. But oh yeah, that was me pushing the wrong button. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward now to doing some of the next missions, considering I whoa, that went wrong. Yeah, because I've just been stuck on this for so long, I'm like really looking forward to actually pushing onto a mission that I haven't actually, like, played in a while. So the next one it's another gate mission that I need to capture. I can't remember, but yeah. So at this point we're pretty much just trying to hold the fort. We ended up losing energy because I didn't realise at the time that to heal troops it actually took up energy. I know that's obvious, but I didn't realise. So I just had the commander trying to hurry up and get some energy solar panels in, and we're pretty much just waiting for the next wave at this point. It was like That's all this mission is. Like you've never have the amount of troops, so you can actually push forward and do anything. So you've got to literally just like hold on. Whoever's played this, like it actually got to a point, and I was looking on forums because I was like pulling my hair out, just going like I really need help. So I ended up looking on forums, and even people who were like, I wouldn't say experts, but you know, people who've played it a lot more than I have, were saying how much of a tough mission this one was. But just happy to get it done. Oh god. Kill it. You're right. Oh, yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I thought it got to a point where I was like deterred from playing it. Like every time I was thinking about it, I was just going, "Oh no, I don't want to do this." But it turned out okay in the end, I guess. But yeah, but what we're gonna do is what we do now is we just do I build any? Yeah, I think I build a Millennium, which is pretty much the arm's best ship, and you can see by the bloody size of it, like, which was awesome. And yeah, it done really well as well. It's absolute quality. I think it's probably better than the core version. But we're gonna leave it here for the first part. So thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next part when we actually finish this mission.